Jesus, the size of you. Fuck's sake. Okay. Ladies and all, MA Connect TV standing in Castleknock College after a very successful boxer burn class with co-creator, and Team Ireland heavyweight amateur boxer Thomas Carty. What's the crack?
All good. Can't complain. Yeah. No, everything's going well. Yeah. Classes is picking up, training's picking up, and we've the elites in a couple of weeks. So. Before
we get into your career, we came out tonight to cover your boxer burn class.
Yeah.
When you told me about it, obviously we know each other outside of the work business. But you were telling me about the class and the concept that it's a ladies only boxercise class. What was because you were like a Team Ireland, boxer. What was the thought behind doing women only?
So, any boxer knows it's not really a financially stable career to get into. So. I needed to fund myself for a while, and what I did was I thought, what could I do apart from working or whatever odd jobs I could do? What else could I do on the side? I said I'll start some boxing classes. Originally I started girls and lads, and then just lads were too inconsistent, and there was either guys, they either wanted to be boxers or just keep fitters, and it was hard to find the balance. So ladies are much easier, and I have a great crowd of ladies that come, so they'd be fairly loyal, So
you obviously know what it's like to train with men, you know what it's like to train with women, and also to train men and women as well. A lot of my jiu-jitsu coach, Collie man, my Muay Thai coach, they say that women are actually a lot better to coach or to train because they seem to take direction a little bit better.
They do, definitely. They take direction a bit better. There's no egos. There's no want to be world champions or anything in the class. So ladies is great, They enjoy it, and they enjoy what I have to offer, in the class. It's going really well.
What kind of women are turning up?
All sorts of women. So we have women, no experience, complete beginners, all the way up to advanced. Like, we'd have some girls that I've said to them a couple of times they should probably enter the All-Irelands and stuff like that. They'd be really good, but no, they enjoy what they do, so we cater for everybody, all shapes and sizes. It's a great class,
And it's the kind of main aim to sort of burn cardio, and it's kind of,
It depends. It's a mix between general boxercise, and we do some circuit training. We do a lot of different things, and but generally, burn calories is the main objective,
Where can people find out about Boxer Burn or get in touch with you about coming to a class?
So you can get in touch with me, myself, on Instagram, Facebook or Twitter, but we do have a Boxer Burn Facebook and Instagram pages, so if you can get at Boxer Burn. Any questions or anything, send them on.
I'll tag it all.
Tag it, yeah.
So tell me, obviously, I've been dying to get you on the show for so long. I'm like, I have to do an interview, fucking hell. But you had a mad last year, literally from out of nowhere, everyone was saying, this guy, Thomas Carty, heavyweight boxer, what a future he's going to have.
Yeah, so basically I was a senior elite really early, so I've been senior elite since I'm 17, and at heavyweight and super heavyweight, it's tough with the bigger guys to break into the scene. So I broke in quite early and kind of plateaued a bit, I suppose, and it's only now I'm beginning to get that man strength, because technically I'm very good, technically I'm really talented, and everybody tells me this, and sometimes I used to not believe it, but now I'm starting to see it, because I'm getting that man strength now, and I'm starting to put guys away, and I'm fighting really well at the moment,
Your division as well, you know what I mean?
It's a tough division. You mature late as a heavyweight, you're not fully matured and fully grown to late 20s, you're talking about 30 before you're in your prime. I would say. People would probably say different on Instagram and stuff like that. I would say, so I'm still waiting for the golden days, yeah.
Do you have a favourite moment, or looking back on 2018, what stands out as a highlight for you?
2018, crazy, absolutely crazy year. Been loads of places. The highlight would probably be South Africa. I beat South African champion in South Africa, which was great. I beat the German champion in Germany, which was great as well. Recently I fought, this is probably one of my proudest moments is a loss, but I fought Clemente Russo there over 5 rounds before Christmas, and that's a guy that when I started boxing I would have watched, and would have watched him on YouTube over and over again, would have followed his fights, and to finally taking a look back, to be actually in the ring fighting against the guy is crazy,
Did that play on your mind when you actually got in there? You're like, because I imagine you're going in to fight someone that you've watched, that you've kind of almost I suppose looked up to in a certain kind of way. Do you know what I mean?
Would have. After London, he was all over the London Olympics. He fought Usyk, that recently knocked out Bellew in the Olympic final. So everybody's heard of him. Absolutely everybody in Irish boxing has heard of him, and it was a bit surreal. Like, but beforehand, I was trying my best to get rid of the nerves. Obviously, really nervous. He's 2-time world champion, 4-time Olympian. Really nervous. Showed him a bit too much respect, so he nicked like the first 3 rounds. But surprisingly enough, the last two, I won now. Definitely, you know, it went really well. And I used to struggle a lot with my conditioning, and it's just much better now lately, to be honest.
It's kind of the beauty of boxing and any combat sport, isn't, where you can lose, but you can also take away some positives, you know?
Yeah. I have to say a big shout out to Jason Kane, because
LJ Kane, he's the magic behind how many, like yourself, Craig Coakley, Tony Brown, Aaron Brown.
He's just given me a different outlook on training, you know. It's not always about giving 100% all the time. You need to rest, you need to recover, and it's crucial, and I'm seeing the benefits of it now. I'm in the best shape I've ever been in, you know. I've lost a spare tire and stuff like that, so it's all going well,
So what's coming up now? 5 weeks out from the senior elites?
It's roughly about 5 weeks out from the elites. I was in the best shape I've ever been in to begin with, so I'm looking forward to seeing what I'm like in 5 weeks. And
did you have to be a bit strict over Christmas, or were you?
Yeah, well, I fought the weekend right before Christmas, so Christmas was on a Tuesday. I fought on the Saturday night, so I was fairly strict. I didn't really have a Christmas up until Christmas Eve, so came home Christmas Eve, enjoyed myself, and then straight back into training. I trained Christmas morning, trained through the Christmas, and picked it up then the last couple of weeks.
Amazing. Any goals that you've set in place for yourself in terms of boxing for this year?
This year, like, my goal last year was to win the seniors. My goal the year before was to win the seniors. I'm falling short of the guys that are winning it out. This year is definitely my year now, 100%. So this year, preparation's gone great. You know, I've got lots of fights which I haven't got the last couple of times. Last couple of run-ups to the seniors, it's been fairly dormant in terms of fights. This time I've got loads of fights. I'm fighting fit, ready to go. I'm looking forward to, first of all, winning the seniors, and then you're looking at Olympic qualification, European Games. Crazy. It could all snowball. I can see it all. I can see it all snowballing for me, to be honest. It's all going to go really well.
Like, that's the beauty about boxing, and especially the boxers that we have in Ireland, is that because boxing's in the Olympics and you have the senior elites and you have like such a strong amateur team, it's so easy for you to be able to map out a goal and say, right, that's what I'm working towards, this is where I want to go to.
That's like the short term. So this year we're looking at winning the elites, we're looking at qualifying for the Olympics. Next year, going to the Olympics. All goes well, turn pro after the Olympics. So my dream is to turn pro. Like, I can't wait for the debut. I can only imagine what the debut is going to be like.
And all your mates from all in town all coming out. Like, I mean, it's going to be such a special moment.
Yeah, but that is down the line. That's down the road a bit. But I do think about it sometimes, get carried away and get lost in the moment. But
But enjoying the journey, isn't it? You know?
It is about enjoying. No, it's a cliche, people say, but it is about enjoying the journey. Like that whole Clemente Russo thing was a bit surreal, going over fighting him. You know, coming from boxing in the juniors, in the All-Ireland and stuff like that, coming up 14, 15, 16 to be 23 now and fighting at this level, you know, I'm happy.
Still so young, right? I mean,
still really young. Like, I'm so young for a heavyweight. Like, I was young the last couple of, even 23 is still young, 24, 25, I'm looking forward to it's all ahead of me. Without sounding big-headed, it is all ahead of me. Like,
but that's what it's like. I mean, anyone who knows you, and it will definitely come across on camera as well, that you're not a, you know, like. We call them the Conor McGregor era, where you're like, oh, I'm going to smash this.
Or as Collie Martin calls them, Facebook fighters.
Facebook?
No, I'm not a Facebook fighter.
Do you know what I mean? You're
I'm a real fighter.
You're a real fighter, and you know, I think that there's nothing wrong with having a quiet confidence in what you are going to achieve. You know? Yeah,
definitely. Like, I wouldn't be kind of out there, I'm going to beat this guy, beat that guy, but I am. I will say I'm going to beat them all this year. Without sounding too cocky, like I am, you know. No, I'm looking forward to it. I've prepared really well up till now. I have 5 weeks to prepare even better. My best preparation ever. You know, international, regardless, my best preparation ever.
Amazing. Well, listen, I can't wait to go along on the journey. We many more interviews, right?
Oh, big time, yeah.
We might even do a documentary. The next, you know, if there's a big.
Who knows? If there's a big demand, it depends what the people want to see, you know.
Absolutely. Well, listen, best of luck in the senior elite. And before I let you go, we must give Fighters Corner Finglas a big shout out.
Big shout out to Mike.
Pro Sports.
Big shout out to Mike Mullen, Jim Upton, Shanine, and Trish.
Yeah.
As you can see here, we have some lovely bags.
This is for you, Mike. We carefully planned this interview. But have you any other sponsors that you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a big shout out to my main sponsor, Duncan and Gretton Solicitors, my uncle Conor Griffin. Can't thank him enough. He's been the only one the whole way through and always supports me. Family and friends, a really good support system in place. But Conor, you know, I probably couldn't do it without him.
It's important, right? People don't. I stress this the whole time on the show, is that if you're in a position of business or to give any kind of financial support to fighters, you really should, because it's crucial, right?
Yeah, it's crucial, and you can't do it without it. At that level, like, anybody can box, like, don't get me wrong, anybody can box, but to box at the highest level that there is in the country, you need some financial support, you need the gear, you need to be able to travel to these training sessions, you know, so it is really important, you know.
Amazing. Good stuff. Well, listen, congratulations on a successful year, and I can't wait to see what 2019 brings. Do you have a fight nickname yet?
Thomas the Bomber Carty, they call me. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. You know what I mean, Tony Bellew. I like it, but I'm open to suggestions.
Okay, but leave your suggestions below this video. But listen, thank you very much again, Thomas Carty, for MMA Connect TV.
Nice one.